Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I will be talking about Puppy Linux, one of the Linux distro. Okay, so the one that I am showing right now is Xenial Pup Linux, one of the most latest version of Puppy Linux, which is released in 2017. And as one of the latest Linux version, we can see here that it utilizes all of my multi-core processors, all the cores are in my multi-core processor. We can also see the temperature here, the temperature for each of the for my CPU. So we can see that we don't have to worry about this being an outdated operating system. It can utilize all of your cores in your multi-core processor. And speaking of multi-core processor, we can also see the process manager here. We have multiple processes running at the same time. So let's say I open my browser, Pale Moon here. So yeah, it has two Pale Moon processes, which is my browser. And we can handle it from here and process done. Okay. So it is a multi-core and it is a multi-processor system. Okay, so now let's see the special thing about Puppy Linux. What is so special about Puppy Linux compared to other Linux? So I'm opening my local disk, my local hard drive in this computer. Okay. So this operating system Puppy Linux, I'm running it from my USB pen drive. So I put my operating system inside my pen drive and I boot it from there. The ISO file, the image file that I used to boot my operating system into my pen drive is this. Not Tar Linux, Xenial Pup Linux, this one. So let's display the properties. Yeah, properties here. Okay, so Xenial Pup ISO. The file, the size of the image file of Puppy Linux is 330 megabytes. This is the latest Puppy Linux and it's only 330 megabytes size. So actually you can put this 330 megabytes of ISO file of operating system into your pen drive, and you can use the pen drive for other things. So this is my pen drive. It is 14.3 gigabytes and it is using 330 megabytes for the operating system, so I can boot my Puppy Linux from this pen drive, and I can still use this pen drive to store my stuff. I can still open my stuff from this pen drive. This is a PDF file. I have a PDF viewer. So it is very good for USB persistence. You can use a pen drive as it is, and just put a Puppy Linux operating system into that pen drive, and you're good. You can use the Puppy Linux anytime at all without sacrificing much. You don't need to buy one pen drive specifically for the operating system. So yeah, this is my pen drive. Also, if we want to save the files, let's say our Windows operating system is corrupted. Our Windows, we cannot open Windows, so we cannot access our hard disk. So we can just we can just plug in our pen drive with Puppy Linux inserted. Here I just plug in another pen drive. So this is SDD1, another pen drive I just put in. So you can still access your hard disk, your local hard disk. Let's say I transfer this one file, Damir Munfasil, into this other pen drive, and it's copied and it's here. So in case if your Windows operating system is corrupted, you can still salvage all of your files in your internal hard disk, plug in another external storage device, and transfer everything that you need to there. So yeah, it is very good as an emergency system. Another case, if your Windows operating system, you cannot use your Windows operating system or your default operating system in your local hard disk, you can just plug in this Puppy Linux and use whatever you need. It has a network driver. I can just connect to a wireless. I use Frisbee. Use the Frisbee to make it easy for you to connect to a wireless network, and it will use the driver and it will access all your drivers. So yeah, here it is. I can see all the Wi-Fi's, the wireless network available in my area. Like for Windows, you don't have your wireless area network connection driver installed already in your Windows system. You need to update your drivers to get that. But for Puppy Linux, it is already there. With only 330 megabytes, you have all the basic necessary drivers in your computer. You have your audio driver, you have your network driver, you can access your pen drive, you can access your hard disk, storage device driver, which is for the device driver. Let's see some videos. I open a video as an example. Okay, here it is. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, we have a video player. We have an audio player. We can also view PDF files. This operating system comes with its own PDF viewer. You can also open a docx file. Since Microsoft Word is a paid software, let's say you cannot use Microsoft Word in your Windows. Here, Puppy Linux already have a document viewer, a Microsoft document file editor. So you can use it. For example, if you don't have enough applications, you see that you need more applications in your operating system, you can just press here use the Puppy Package Manager, and from here you can just type whatever you want, whatever you need. Let's say I want a Chromium software. I don't want the Pale Moon browser, I want the Chromium browser. So I just click it, I'll set it to auto install and do it. So actually, if I have my internet, it will run and it will download and automatically install the browser. So that is it. Puppy Linux is basically an emergency operating system. You can just put it in your USB pen drive. You can plug it anytime, anywhere that you need it in whenever emergency comes, that you need to use an operating system, but your Windows have any problems at all. So I hope this video is useful to you. Thanks for watching. Assalamualaikum.